This is the Russian Dynamite, Masha Slamovich.
Becca here.
This is not America's Sweetheart, Davian. And
It's Billy Starks. And
the super fly guy, Trayvon Jordan.
This is the fly side flyer, Jalen Brandon.
Hardcore Princess, Jules Malone.
Hi there, this is the Bubblegum Princess, Alexis Nicole.
This is the Brazilian Wonder Woman, Christy Jane. This is the baddest black belt, Chennai Kai.
This is Kid Bandit.
The smash hit Joel Bateman.
This is Robin Renegade.
Cody Hawk.
Brutal Bob Evans. And you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment, one of my favorite podcasts in the whole wide world.
Hi, I am the Firestarter Joya, and you're listening with Wrestling with Entertainment.
Hello, and welcome to the show. It's Wrestling with Entertainment, the only audio experience on the web today, the trusted choice for interviewing all your favorite wrestlers every Tuesday and Wednesday on YouTube and Castbox, sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. I'm of course your host, James J, and it's a great day for wrestling because we are wrestling with the Filipina Firestarter, Joya! How are you, Joya?
Hello, everyone. I am Joya. Yes, I'm fine, and actually I'm very nervous, but I think because I am a Firestarter, so I will do my best for this interview since it's hard for me to speak fluently. So please share my
And
so you can follow me on my social media, OYA, and in my Instagram account, it's Joya Michora, and also on TikTok account, it's also a Joya.
And merchandise is through the Nutcase, right?
Yes, you can buy merchandise in a Nutcase. You can go to the dexcon.helixpay.ph, or you can go to the Nutcase Facebook account.
Perfect. And you don't even have to go looking for it. All of the links to all her social media will be in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox. Alright, let's get into it. You work for Puso Pro Wrestling. Can you tell us about your relationship with the company?
Right now, I'm at Puso Wrestling, and also I am a Pinay Wrestling Gauntlet Champion. So I beat all the Pinay wrestlers at last November at Pusong Pinoy.
Okay, and what's your relationship with the company? Hello?
I started wrestling at MWF, but now it's gone. I still continue my wrestling. Now I'm here at Puso Wrestling. So I still continue wrestling, and
Okay. Now, you had the honor of wrestling one of the well-known names of the Southeast Asian region. You wrestled Alexis Lee. Can you tell us about your experience wrestling Alexis?
sure, it's my first international match. So I'm very nervous when I fight her, but I did my best to win the CWA Vixen. But unfortunately, I lost. But I learned many things about wrestling, and I also happen the people internationally. She is very tough and hardcore, and like me, we have something in common, which we are very easily angry. So,
Um,
yeah. So if you can watch that our match on the YouTube channel of Dexcon.
Perfect. That was that Battle of the Josies, I believe.
Yes.
And correct me if I'm wrong. But you actually beat Chelsea Marie in order to get that title match against Alexis Lee. No.
Yes. Actually, I lost at Chelsea Marie heart to heart. So um, she's the one who main event the Jump of the Jersey. But you know what? The at World Underground Wrestling last last eight, this April 5, I think. I beat her at Master Clash. So I think my revenge is fruitful. You know.
You and her have had quite the rivalry, no?
Yes, because I think we have something in common, and also we we see each other as also a friend. But you know what? Sometimes she makes me very angry. So I think in wrestling you can see that.
Right. And that seems to be something common in Puso Pro Wrestling. Um, Chelsea gets on a lot of people's nerves.
Yes, um, because she thinks sometimes I don't know if she's like a bully, but you know what? I hate bullies. So you can make fun you can't make fun of me. So I think it's a trigger. You know,
Right.
you can't bully me. I'm Joya.
Well, you had the honor of being the first main event, Pinoy, women's, apologies. You were the first all women's main event of Puso Pro Wrestling. What did that mean to you?
Yeah. Actually, I am very happy and also proud about the matches at Heart to Heart, where it's the first time for the Pinay Wrestling singles match, main eventing main eventing main eventing the Pinoy wrestling match. So um, I'm very nervous, but I'm also after that is I am very happy. And also I am very honored because um, they wrestling can too.
Is something like that a moment you take in the moment, or is it something that sets in afterwards? Like, wow, I did this.
Actually, afterwards is um, I feel it after the match that I can tell that yes, it's a successful match. I did my best to showcase my talents here in wrestling.
And speaking of your talent, you won a gauntlet match, um, refereed by one of the better known Filipina pro wrestlers, Yappy. What was that moment like?
Actually, I'm very happy for that match since we are 8 Pinay wrestler in the ring, and also the referee, Siapi, also a Pinay. The ring announcer is also a Pinay. I think I am very happy because it's a success not only by me, but in the about the Pinay wrestler, and also the one part who is part of the wrestling. So I'm very happy for that. And actually, I'm very nervous since, Yapi is a Joshi, a wrestler in Ice Ribbon. So it's really, if you're in the ring with her, you will feel very nervous.
Right. Obviously, like you said, Yappy, well-known and respected name in Joshi Pro Wrestling. Um, what was, is that a match you are maybe looking to have in the future against Yappy?
Yes, I hope so. If I have given a chance, why not? It's very, I will be very honored if if I will fight her in the future. And I want to go to Japan to wrestle.
Hell yeah. Um, I believe you've had multiple, tag team matches and, multi-woman matches, but you haven't had a one-on-one match against Crystal yet, have you?
Yes, not yet, but you know what? I am very ready to fight her on a singles match. I will do my very best to beat the queen of Philippine wrestling because she is very tough. She is very experienced in terms of wrestling. So I am excited to fight her on singles match. So I can proudly say that I beat Crystal.
Right. Obviously,
Since in the gauntlet match she is very tired. So I want to fight her again on her um, on her 100%. So there's no reason why I beat her.
so you're definitely looking forward to that one-on-one against Crystal.
Yes.
I do think it's just a matter of time before that does actually happen. Um,
Yes, and I am very excited.
Speaking of Crystal, she announced the fatal four-way match between yourself, Chelsea Marie, Super P, and Patricia Ligaia. Um, a first match with four Pinoy female wrestlers. What was that match? What was that experience like in that match?
Actually, that was one of my most proudest match because, you know, historically in Pinoy wrestling history, it's the first fatal four-way where all women are Pinay. So and the announcer is Crystal, so I am very honored, and I think um, when when I fight her, I show all my full potential. I give my all to win. Although I lost, but I am very happy for that match. And until now, if I watch it on YouTube, I still my feelings is very very, I can't express that, but I'm very happy and proud about that match.
And it did get.
You know what? I have a story before that. The last night before the Noche Buena is there's a fire here on my house. Uh, so but um, fortunately my house didn't get burned down. So I am very nervous about the match, and then it happened. But you know what? I think for what happened with the
Do you know what caused the fire?
I think electricity, something like that. But of course, I'm not the one. Even though I am the fire starter, I am not the one who started that fire.
I was gonna say it's kind of on gimmick if it was if it was you that started it.
No, I think maybe you will interview me next time in a jail if I do. So,
Um, After the match, the fatal four-way match, it that match got a lot of traction from the news. A lot of people picked that story up. Um, the aftermath, what was that experience like for you to get all of that attention from all of the Philippines?
um, actually, after the fatal four way, um, it is I think it is the start of the Pinay wrestling career to fly. Up until now, many Pinay wrestlers are still are still talking about that, and also many trainees are inspired with the speech of Super P, and even though even and up until now, I watched her speech. My heart's still pounding. So it's like a revolutionary in Pinay wrestling history.
Well, before you wore Joya, you were a part of the colored short system. Can you tell us about
Yes,
what color short you wore?
yes. Before I am yellow shirt. So if you're a factory, um, I think 2019 I start training in factory training. So after that, if they will give you a chance to debut as a color shirt, and then I am the one who pick the color. They will give you the freedom to pick the color you want, and I choose the yellow since I think it symbolizes women color just for me. So after that is um, you can have your name if you beat the roster. So I think at my yellow shirt career, I have three matches where Aaron Luana, Ken Cypher, and Isai Valencia. So I won with Isai Valencia. And if you will see my matches at yellow shirt, my opponents are twice my size, but I still do my best to beat them, although I lost. But I think it's the start of me as a Joya, that no matter who you are, no matter how tall or strong you are, I will do my best to beat you.
Right.
Actually, um, coming in a shirt, um, having a name is very important because you can't have a name unless you want to a roster.
Right. And you wore the first yellow shirt, correct?
Yes.
So I'm assuming there will be another yellow shirt trainee in the future. What does it kind of mean to you to be the first to say that you wore the yellow shirt?
I am very honored. I am very happy to share my experience and also to train them if I will have a chance. Um, but I think I will be very happy. And I think in, if there is someone who will be a yellow shirt, I think he is also need to be fierce because yellow brings out the fire, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, let's talk about your trainer himself, Fabio McKissick. Um,
Yes.
you're a part of a tag team with Fabio. What does that kind of mean to you to be in a tag team, with your trainer?
I am very happy because I I am part of the stable with Fabio Makisig, which he is the ace of Philippine wrestling. So I think um, I can say that I am better at wrestling because of my coach Fabio Makisig.
Have you been able to wrestle against him yet?
Not yet, not yet. But if I have, I will do my best to show that your student can beat you.
And he would probably say, yeah, yeah. Just the type of person he is. Um, as much as you have done, which, is a lot, it does seem like there is still a lot you still need to do, no?
Yes, yes. I think I'm just started, but I have a long way to be the best wrestler. I think, and I think at every step of my wrestling career, I I wanted to prove that I am improving.
And I'm assuming at some point there is going to be a Prusso Pro Wrestling Women's Championship. So, I mean, I would assume that would mean a lot to you to be, um, in the talks for that championship, no?
Yes, I will be happy if we have a Pinay Wrestling Championship because we are already, I think, six Pinay wrestlers, and at Southeast Asia, we are the most numbered in terms of female wrestlers.
Right. You definitely are. There is
Yes,
not.
and I hope I since I beat them at the gauntlet, I think I can still beat them if there's a championship on the line.
Well, you was a part of the tournament to crown the first Puso Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. What did that kind of mean to you to be, involved in that tournament?
Actually, um, since Aaron Liwanag is my opponent on on the event. He is very tall, and I already lost to him. But I think as a Pinay wrestler, I want to see that having a heavyweight championship, the Puso Wrestling Championship, um, Pinay wrestler have a space on that. We can do that. Even though I lost, I can still do it with main marks.
Right. Now, you do have the honor of wrestling Robin Sane, one of the pioneers of Pinoy Pro Wrestling. What was the experience like wrestling Robin?
Actually, on my match with Robin Sane, I am very nervous because he is the fastest Pinoy wrestler, and and since I think it's my second match after I graduated as yellow shirt, so it's very hard for me to follow his to fight him because he is fastest in all Pinoy wrestler. But I think it he I learned about that match, and after that I do my best to be faster than I am before.
Alright.
And you know what? It's my first time to have a promo and cursing in a in a television. Or I say punyeta.
And what does that translate to? I apologize.
It's a curse word, which is it's like a frustration, and
I got you.
or also you can say that like a bullshit, or because I think at the earlier is we have a trio where I tag team with Danny Zamora and Fabio McKissick versus the Super Friends, and then he interfered. So I am very angry because I want to prove to my team, to the hustle, that I can win, even though I am the newest member. But he interfered, so I am very angry for that.
I got you. Alright. I think it's time for Joya's Bizarre Adventure. You're a pro wrestler that goes up and down the roads, and weird, crazy, and bizarre things are bound to happen. Can you tell us a road story that fits that description?
Wait. Wait, I will think about. Okay. So it's crazy because there's some wrestling event. I think it's I will fight in the last on the wait. Okay, I have a match before the main event, but you know what? My stomach is not it's not cooperating. So I am very nervous about that. But because I drink coffee, I don't know, but I drink coffee or just to become, but my stomach did not come. So I think that's the most crazy story for me. Like as of now.
Okay. And I mean that it's good that that is the craziest thing that's happened so far in your wrestling career.
Yes. Okay. Right now, and I don't know. I hope it will not happen again in the future because I am very nervous about.
Now, before pro wrestling, you did judo. What was that like, and how did that help your pro wrestling career?
Are you sure? So, a little backstory about me. When I was a little, I am very fan of wrestling, but since I didn't know that there's a Philippine wrestling here, so I just go to the judo club on my college career, during my college. So I compete twice and I won 2 silver medals in judo.
That's
So
right.
after that, I think it helped me a lot here in a wrestling because I think I joined judo when I was 2013, I think. So until now, I still use judo in my wrestling.
I mean, it's really impressive. You know, 2 silver medals. Um, did you ever consider, pursuing judo more?
Um, as of now, I want to continue my wrestling and just use judo. But if I will have a time and chance, I still want to continue my learnings in judo.
I gotcha. Um, can you tell us about your tattoos and if there's any meaning behind them?
Yes, my first tattoo is in my wrist. I draw I draw that, and it symbolizes creativity, passion. And my second tattoo is at my back, where I tattooed by Ate Wangkod. She is the oldest tattoo artist in the Philippines, so I am very honored to have a tattoo with her.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know that there was
Yes, so if you go to the Philippines, you should tattoo by Ate Wangkod.
Is there any plans for new tattoos in the future?
Yes, but right now I can't think of the design, but I think I want to draw my, draw the design I want to be tattooed.
Okay. I think it's time for the colossal question. Let's say they're making a movie about you. Every movie has a soundtrack. What would be the first 3 songs on your movie soundtrack?
I think first is "It's My Life" by Bon Jovi.
Okay.
Since, yes, and second is the Firestarter by Catholic. It's my entrance song.
Okay.
And the third one is I think Bob Marley. Get up, stand up, don't give up the fight.
Alright. A solid 3 picks to say the least. Now that we have the soundtrack down, everybody knows you get the soundtrack first, then you write the script, and then you go to casting. Who plays Joya, and you can't say yourself because you are obligated to make a Stan Lee-esque cameo.
It, should it be a wrestler or not?
It
I
could,
think my sister, because I have a twin sister, so since we have the same face, she can be the one who will be the main character.
we'll hold off on that for one moment. Um, now every movie has a supporting cast, who would be 3 people with meaning to you and your story that would be in your movie, and who would play them?
I think it's Chelsea Marie, Patricia Ligaia, and Super P. I want to include all the Pinay wrestlers
Okay.
as themselves. Yes.
Well, it's definitely sounding like a great movie, a blockbuster to say the least. And you could pre-order the tickets now. Now, you mentioned it. You have a twin sister.
Yes.
I'm just. Oh, continue.
Right now she's living in Vietnam, so we're not together since 2018.
Has she ever considered coming in and doing pro wrestling with you? Kind of like Bella Twins-esque?
Yes, before when we are little, we want to be a wrestler. But now, since the priority and the dreams are changing when we grow up, she pursue her career as a teacher. And I hope if she still wants, maybe I will fight her.
I think
Because when we were young, we're always fighting, and our mother is very angry to us because we tried the wrestling moves.
I was gonna say, you probably don't need a ring for that, being siblings and all.
Yes, and sometimes we will invite our classmates or friends to be a referee to our match.
If your sister was to get into pro wrestling, would you be the supportive sister, or would you be the Roman Reigns fallen line Oos sister?
I think we will be I want to be a rival with her.
Okay. So
because we're always tag team in real life, so we just want the opposite. I just want the opposite.
I gotcha. And may I ask, who is the older twin?
She, my twin sister. I think.
Okay, so she's older.
Yes.
Alright. On to a controversial subject. Pineapple on pizza. What's your stance?
Actually, I like pineapple and I don't like pizza. So if I have given a chance, so pineapple and no pizza.
Interesting. So you're anti-pizza, but pro-pineapple.
Yes.
Interesting.
Maybe I can have pineapple and there's a small toppings of pizza.
Here's a Philippine exclusive question. Jollibees or KFC?
KFC. Because I want a mushroom soup of KFC.
I gotcha. What's your spirit Pokemon?
I think Jinx.
Could you repeat that?
Jinx.
Okay. Weirdest question you'll be asked on a wrestling interview, hopefully. Would you ever consider wrestling a Rock? Not Dwayne Johnson, not the country, an actual physical rock?
Yes, and I think I can beat him. I can beat it, correct? I will just throw him. I will just do a judo moves to the rock.
But just for context, there's a wrestler named Psycho Mike that wrestled The Rock for over 15 minutes in a Tungsten Man match. That's an Iron Man match that lasts for 2 weeks.
Wow,
Yes.
amazing. I think I can. I can do the throw then, but
On a more serious note, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself wrestling internationally, mostly in Japan. But of course, also I see myself as a Pinay wrestling champion in my country.
Oh yeah. And if people wanted to see one of your matches, um, what match would you recommend of yours that would best show off what you are all about as a pro wrestler?
I think I will recommend our match between Chelsea Marida, heart to heart.
And can we find that on YouTube?
Yes, you can watch it at in Puso Wrestling YouTube channel.
Perfect. And you don't have to go looking for it. If it is indeed on YouTube, I will grab the link and put it in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox. For anybody that hasn't seen it, wants to see it, wants to re-see it after this interview. And since we are nearing the conclusion of this interview, we are wrestling with the 8 questions of doom. This is our speed round, or bonus round, the round where we see who you really are. Are you ready?
Yes, I am very ready.
Excluding yourself, greatest wrestler of all time.
Yes. Randy Orton.
Worst wrestler.
I don't know. Maybe sorry, I can't. I think it's just random. It's not horse wrestler, but Kung Fu Na.
Would you like
Kung Fu Naki.
Funaki, you said?
Yes, Kung Fu Naki.
Fair enough. You're main eventing WrestleMania for the World Championship. Who is your opponent?
Dita.
If you could come out to anyone's entrance music, past or present, who would it be?
Edge entrance song. Nakalungis.
Gotcha. Finish the sentence. Kayfabe is...
I'm sorry. Can you
Finish the sentence.
Kayfabe is should be respected, I think.
Okay. We would have also accepted taste great on toast. Squash. Vegetable or fruit?
I think vegetable.
It is indeed a fruit. It has seeds. Tomato market. New Japan wrestler Taichi. His ring gear gets smaller every year, revealing more of himself to the world. My question, what is the appropriate trunks to butt cheek ratio for ring gear?
20%.
Depends on the person. Hello?
Yes. I think yes.
Okay. And the last question, the main event, the thing everybody wants to know. Have you ever had a conversation with a stranger in a supermarket about Darby Allin?
No, I don't know that. I don't know.
And that is the correct answer.
Oh.
And that will conclude this interview. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this with me.
Thank you very much, James, for inviting me here.
Absolutely. And once again, where can we find all things Joya on social media?
Okay, once again, you can watch me at Pulso Wrestling. You can follow the YouTube page of Pulso Wrestling, and also you can follow Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok account. And also you can watch my match at Thriller TV.
And merchandise on the Nutcase, right?
Yes. You can go to Netflix Facebook account, and also you can order in at vexcon.alexpay.ph.
And you don't even have to go looking for it. All of the links to all her social media will be in the description of the video below, both on YouTube and Castbox. Simply click the link. A new tab will appear on whatever device you are on. You have no excuse. Give her a damn follow. And if you're at one of the shows, buy a damn shirt. Of course, thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment, both on YouTube and Castbox. This was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. Join us next Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews, and follow the show at Wrestling with E, both on X, Thread, and Instagram for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesJ993. Right, when I say wrestling wit, you say entertainment, okay?
Yeah, sure.
For our special guest, Joya, Kaliko Yacht, Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with
Entertainment.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.